welcome back to my channel. Reach John. His channel's got a multiple bunch of stuff on it. Everything from my 10 years in prison, prostitutes I've been with outside of prison, fights I lost, girls I couldn't get, just a whole bunch of stuff. Look at the library. It's a good channel. You'll excite yourself. You'll learn stuff. Even stuff about stocks, about stimulus, about learning. And I make learning fun. And about my health because I was killed. I got a fake skull. Everything. I'm not gonna go into it. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I really appreciate you. Coming by and watch my videos. You know what I mean? And the people that have been active lately, I love you guys all. And keep being active because that's how you get my videos pushed up and into suggestions inside of like other people's, like whatever's, they can look at what they want to watch. All of a sudden I'll be there and I might put them onto my channel, because I got a lot of views. For me, I got a lot of views. I got almost 25,000 views, but I don't got a lot of subscribers. So you bastards, you better hit that subscribe button. And you bastards, you better hit that like. And that person that's hitting that dislike button, keep hitting it, you know what I mean? Because I can't tell you what to do. You can all hit it, you know what I mean? Because you got to watch it for a couple seconds to hit the dislike. Even if you turn on and hit it, the fact that you hit it, it registers it as a view for me. So I don't care. And even the action, like even the dislike, will still be action to get me moved to other people's thing. But I know who you are. I know who you are anyway, but I'm not going to talk about it here. I'm not going to blow you up because I kind of see you as a friend. I think I'll leave it alone. But I'm here to talk about how to be okay after prison. I'm going to blow my nose just so I don't have to keep sniffling during it. Okay. And I'm just going to tell you guys like how to be all right, not like a rock star, but be all right after prison. You guys aren't. It ain't a secret that I didn't do it straight, but I did 10 years in prison. I did basically 9 years straight. I had that little gap in 2012, but 2009 to 2018 was basically straight. But the little gap in 2012, I was in a program, and it was like 2 months prior and 2 months after. And in that little bit of time, I robbed the house. So when I went up on a violation, I got hit with another 5-year bid to run consecutive with all of that. And I maxed out on it, so I did all that time. And I'm doing all right. I mean, I'm in mommy and daddy's house. So I don't know, at 40, so I don't know how many of you would think that's all right. But considering the fact that I just did 10 years and I got severe brain damage. I'm not going to take this all off and show it to you. You guys seen it. I got severe brain damage. I was killed for like a second, like seizure and just went out. But I came back. I'm here to talk. And I'm not going to even get it. I take a Tupperware that big, filled with medicine. Like 80% to keep me alive. And the other 20% to keep my mind right. You know what I mean? So, and I'll see doctors for the rest of my life. All right, so let me go on to this. But once again, for those people that have been watching, thank you for coming back. I do appreciate you guys. So okay, how to be okay after prison. I tried shelters my first time coming home in 2018. They weren't that good. You could see a picture on one of my videos. I called it was the picture thumbnail I used for when I got like 21 staples in my head in prison. I had blood all over my face. That was a fight. I got hit from behind, so I didn't see it coming. And that was the only reason why I got fucked up is because I fell forward and I landed on steps. He didn't do shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why he came from behind, because he wasn't trying to give me the heady. Most people aren't trying to give me the heady, but, whatever. And I was getting yelled at because I was white. And his two friends were working with the overnight staff. They were his friends. They were telling me, shut up and go in my room, or they're going to call it, or leave, or they're calling the cops. I was like, leave, or you? I was like, I live here. I was like, and parole knows I live here. I'm not going anywhere. Matter of fact, this is all on camera outside. Call the cops. I was ready to wash my face and call at night, go in my room. I have no problems with the guy. It is what it is. I have no more issues with him. You want to call the cops will look at the tape, and your friend, he'll probably get taken out of cuffs. And then you guys, for not doing nothing, will lose your jobs. So you could decide what you want me to do right now. So that made them settle down. I would never call the cops, you know what I mean? But I was just ready to clean myself off and just lay down. Like it was a dead issue. It wasn't even that serious. So the only reason why I looked serious because I fell on steps. You know what I mean? And these guys just, I guess they were racist. The other, they didn't like white. But whatever, it happened. I went to the shelters. That was the second shelter. The first shelter I went to was TLC. I was co-ed, and I was straight out of prison, so it was all right. Seeing some girls and stuff like that. But everybody was just doing drugs or buying drugs, and it was horrible. And you had to live in like army cots, and then get out by a certain hour. But like you could be on the property. There was like a overhang, tented area like thing. Just sucked. I was there for the weekend until social service put me in a place in Riverhead. The first place was Huntington, next place was Riverhead, which was all right. I dealt with it. I got lucky because in my room, my bunkmate was a good friend of mine. I mean, I guess we're still kind of friends. We don't talk, but he was a good dude. He was a real good dude. We were really good friends, and that always third bunkie, no matter who we got, never was in the room ever. And the guy, my bunkie, always was with his girl, so I always had the room to myself all day, almost every day. So it was fine. But if you own anything, there's no way that you can lock your stuff up. So I left my stuff here in this house. And I'd only leave some clothes over there. But after that, since I kept forcing him, I was like, this is supposed to be temporary. Move me on. They moved me on to a place that was like down the road to my parents' house. Like I could walk to my parents' house. And there was, instead of like 30 something of us to a place, there was only like, I think 5 of us to a whole house, mother, daughter with no staff. Like the staff came for 2 hours, like once a week. Like, and you didn't have a curfew. You could have people over. It was like your own apartment. You know what I mean? It was good. It was good. But I got violated for having my own meds on me. I beat that charge, but I got violated, so I lost that. But I was lucky enough this time, because of this stuff that happened. I was lucky enough to come back home. My parents were nice enough to let me finish healing. I'll be healing for the rest of my life, but finish healing to where I'm strong enough and set up enough to where I could do what I got to do. And everything's, we have our differences here and there, but things are great. I got nothing bad to say about them. They're my parents. You know what I mean? I could be in the street right now, so they're my parents. They're awesome. I tried to work, like when I first came home out of the hospital, like in March. Tried to work, and I worked like 3 days, and the guy was just like, yo, listen, like, I know you're always wearing masks, but I don't know what you're doing outside when you leave here from work. I can't have you always having your mask off and you catch it and you give it to me by mistake and I poison my family. So we're in March. This will probably be all over in April, like the virus. In 09, what, 019? 020. I think, 020. And he was like, it should be over in April, so I'm just going to let you go for now. So I was like, okay. And a little while later, I filled out for the unemployment, and I told him, I got laid off, because of the virus. The virus fucked it up for me to work, and I can only do so much stuff, like, because of my condition now. I could be a pencil pusher, like that, but I can't be a plumber like I'm used to. Plus, most jobs won't hire me because of the insurance they'd have to pay because of my massive liability. So I'm very restricted. It's very hard for me to find work, you know what I mean? So I was getting the pandemic, and they were giving me, at the time, $600 a week, plus I got like 180, so it was basically 200 a week, so I was getting like 800 every 7 days, and they gave me $6,800 directed right to my account to backdate it retroactively to March from when I filled it out and when I got it and when they decided to. So there was a lot of time. So they gave me 6,800 plus I kept getting 800. And that gave me money to do things. And if I was smart, I would have fixed my license. I would have saved up, get my own place. I would have my own car. My life would have been together. But I wasn't being smart. Even though I don't think I was being not smart either, because after 10 years, you missed out on, not you, I missed out on so much. There's so much stuff still to this day I never even heard of. I don't even know about, or if I hear about it, I'm like, what? This really does? So when I was getting all that money, I was spending it all. Like you see some of my thumbnails, I had like 10 grand cash on my bed with my prison ID below bills. I didn't Photoshop it on top of money. And it's always this bed, what I mean? So it's me. So I had money. I had money in my safe. I had money in bank accounts, and that was the safe cash, And I pay my child support, and I pay all my bills, phone, Netflix. I pay my bills. All that. It's not like I don't got what you got. I got all the same bills, but car insurance, car payment. If you guys got that in a place, I don't have those things. Everything else I got the same bills. I got credit cards. I got the same stuff. So I bought everything. Computers. Well, I got one for Christmas, laptop. I bought a desktop. Actually, I bought another laptop, but I sold it. I sold it for the same amount I paid for it. But, I bought computers, VR devices, 2 of them. When the Oculus 1 came out, Quest, I bought that. When the Oculus 2 came out, bought that. I bought everything. I bought all types of clothes, crazy shit. I went nuts. Just the stuff I missed. I didn't want to wear old shit, even though it looked good on me. I didn't want to wear the older stuff. I just wanted to be up to date. I just wanted to feel good, and I just wanted to get some of the stuff where I felt I missed. I didn't have a surround sound. I bought a surround sound. I didn't spend no 50 grand. In my budget, I bought all the stuff I needed. Wanted, not needed, wanted. All my clothes, I showed it all off. All the different pairs of shoes to match certain outfit, blah, 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 blah. I bought stuff, And not all my stuff is real as far as jewelry and stuff like that. Like, I'm not one of those types that lie, you know what I mean? Like, some of this is real, some of it is real, but not every single piece of it. That diamond bracelet I wear sometimes, that's not real. It costs me money, but it's not real. But it looks, I don't want to say it looks cute because I'm a dude, but it looks alright. You know what I mean? Like, it looks alright on me. And I get compliments about that a lot. I get compliments too. I wear a lot of pink. I got a lot of pink in my wardrobe. I get compliments on that all the time from girls. When I go to the doctor's office, I have my pink sweater, or I have my pink shirt, or pink hat to match my. I get compliments all the time. I know how to dress. But all right, so I blew all my money. That's what I was saying. Like, I blew it all thinking it was never gonna stop, and it stopped. So you gotta watch out. Like, I was investing in Robinhood at the time too. So I had some money to fall back on that was invested, because I wasn't looking at it as a long-term thing or retirement thing at the time. So it was still semi-new. I was mostly stock and a little crypto. Now I'm all crypto. I sold my last Tesla, because I made my money, and it's not going to jump up $1,000. I made my money, and it'll still go up, but crypto's the way to go. But so for a while, I was only getting like 200 a week, and having to pay my child support, having to live on it, having to pay all my bills. It was getting rough. Trump did the LWA twice, the 900, and then it was back to the 180. I mean, the 200, and then they finally gave the 300 again. You know what I mean? Not that long ago. So I'm getting 500 a week, and they're about to pass a $1.9 trillion deal probably by the end of the week, and we might even get our check next week. Like, it could be as quick as that. But so I'll get 600 a week. Until I find work. But I'll get to the working part later. So I bought everything I felt I missed. I'm not telling you to do the same, but I'm telling you what I did. I could have done something better. I could have fixed my license and took my permit, my road test over, and drove so I can dry, places. Right now, I go to all my medical appointments from my medical companies that take people in my condition to places. One is for free, one is $4 each way. $4 there, $4 back, so it's doable. All right. I got case or care workers, whatever you want to call them. I call them my case workers and my care workers. They're wonderful. They've done everything. SCAP us, they got for me. They started the disability for me. They started the spa housing for me. I'll get into all that stuff, but everything for me. I'm actually gonna call them this week too, because I haven't spoken to them in a while. I want to know what's going on with the spa housing, because I plan on renting a room until I can get that, so I can give my parents some space, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to shelter because I own way too much expensive stuff, and I'm on narcotics, so the second I leave the house to smoke a cigarette, I'll come back and I won't have nothing, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't go there, so, but I'll get to all that, but I don't want to drag out the video and bore you guys, so, I was talking about that. I got the 800 weekly, 800, 6,800 deposit, blew it all, except for my investment. I got everyone plus extra people. Great Christmas gifts. This Christmas that passed, everybody, even my ex-wife, new husband's son, and new husband even got a Christmas gift. Like, everybody got something from me. That's because I took out my money and my investment app, and almost 100% of it, like 80%, and used that to buy, everything, plus the money I was getting. Plus, when I did do like something for some woman, instead of taking cash pay, I picked what she was willing to come off of. Like Gucci, and not Gucci, Coach bags, Furla bag, 2 Michael Kors bags, a whole bunch of Coach shoes, like, and they're all real. They're all real, like dead ass real. I still got 2 of the Coach shoes, 1 boot, 1 shoe. Still got it, but everybody got beautiful stuff for Christmas. Everybody loved me for Christmas, so I was happy, because back then the old me got high, and I just really didn't do too much. But this time I was able to do something, and I was only in the street for so long, so that was like a good thing. That made me feel good. You know what I mean? That was for me, even though that was for them, but that was for me. But I got Medicaid immediately. I made sure I got Medicaid for all my doctors. And I got the right doctors that took my Medicaid. All that happened when I was in the hospital. And then, I got my recommendations, and some of the doctors I kept, but I kept them in the street, because I have to see doctors probably for the rest of my life. I'm going tomorrow to see a doctor about that, to get that bit of fluid removed from my head, because I don't want that there. So I got to see him. He's going to take a syringe and take some cc's out of my head, whatever. So I'm going to probably see doctors for the rest of my life. But, Medicaid's important. I picked HIP, which is really Emblem Health, because I got Emblem Health, and they're so. I bet you there's better ones I could have picked, but that's what I picked. And they're so. I get food stamps, and you're gonna laugh at me. I get $17 a month. Like, imagine living on $17 of food a month. Like, that's pathetic. But they were doing that because the amount when I was giving it was when I was getting the $800 a week, and I gotten off that by the time I gotten it. So, like, it fucked me up. You know what I mean? It really fucked me up. But whatever. I could feed myself. That $17 is extra. I'll bring it in this house, and it's just more I can put in the fridge and contribute, because I do contribute to live here. I try. I do my best. I gave my father money today through PayPal. I give him money when I can. I do stuff around the house when I can. I'm not a beast at it. I got my credit card. I'll explain the credit, but I got a credit card today, and I offered it to him. I said, here, we share the same name. I said, you use it. I'll just pay the bill. Use it. It's only for $300. Use it, and I'll pay the bill. I don't care if you max it out and I pay the bill, and you max it out next time. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. That's why I sent the money to their PayPal. But, all right. I'm still highly invested in my retirement now, you know, because once that Christmas stuff ended, I kept putting in, and I'm not doing this to brag, because this ain't even a lot. So this is like a poor attempt at bragging, a real poor attempt at it. So don't think I'm doing this to brag. I'm just doing this to show you that from someone with $0 was able to pull this off, you know, and I wouldn't have been able to back then because I was highly, when I do drugs, you know what I mean? Like, I really do drugs, and I wouldn't have this money. And if I did have this money, second I did my first whatever, I would blow this all out and buy it. Well, right now you could see it's backwards, but you could see I'm investing 4,300 something, and you could see I'm up 15. I can't see it. $1,501 in Bitcoin, and I'm up $344 in Ethereum. You know, because that's what I'm gonna retire on. Bitcoin was 47,000 and some odd change. Now it's 46,900, and Ethereum right now is 17,000. It's almost 1,800. You know, like, I was in Bitcoin when they were 11,000. Then Christmas came. I sold most of it, but then I got really back into it when they were 18,000, and I just keep investing. I invested just a couple days ago, so like I started at 18, but some of them I bought in the 20s. You know, it's like your round price moves from 18, and it goes up a little bit because you bought some here, you bought some here, so you know what I mean. But Ethereum, I was with them since like 400, and I sold them at 5 something, and then I got back in when they were like 600 and something. So I'm doing good, but I put way more in Bitcoin than I did in Ethereum, and now I'm doing it kind of even. But that's pretty good. I plan on retiring off that because I'm trying to get out of them because they don't give you a wallet. So like if you guys wanted like $18 to deliver pizza with a Bitcoin, I can't even do it because I don't got a wallet. That's treated like a stock that you could day trade, because you can't day trade unless you have 25,000 in the account. You can do it 3 times a week, and then you can get flagged, so they stop you from doing your 4th time. But you could day trade 50,000 times in 1 minute with crypto. You know what I mean? But they treat it like a stock. There's no wallet. And they say they do that because they don't want no illegal activities happen. But I can't take it out of that site. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, I even put on my Facebook that I'm willing to pay someone cash up front. Like, if you came over my house, I'd give you $200 cash. You would have to give me the exact same amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum that I have in a wallet. You know, I'd look at the wallet, I would change the code, you know what I mean? But I would receive the wallet. You can have all the profit, all of it. You know what I mean? I think right now there's over 2,000 in profit, I think. Let me see on my fingerprint. Let me see. Yeah, there's like $2,000 in profit. You know, you can have all that and the $200 cash. All I want is that Bitcoin, Ethereum in a wallet, the same amount, so I can move them. I'll get to it, like business plans. Yeah, I'm up to it actually. Trying to earn passive income from I don't know if I'm gonna say the name yet. It's something about desires, locating your desires, but I'm not gonna say what the exact site is because it ain't done. .com. Like, I paid for the domain. I have a real domain. There's a website right there. It's just a blank template. From lending out crypto. For some of them, they offer like 12.9% APR. You know, and it's secured loans. Like, Coin Loan does it. Another one app does it. Like, a couple places do it. Where, like, all right, let's say I have 3 Bitcoins. That's it. You know, that's a lot. Let's say that's it. And let's say you want to borrow 1 Bitcoin. Okay. You know, I'm putting my 3 Bitcoins in to lend. You're borrowing 1. But to borrow 1 Bitcoin, you have to put up collateral. 2. So if you default on that loan, like if you get killed or if you run the country, you lose those 2 Bitcoins, which means I get my Bitcoin back, plus some, and then that company gets the rest. You don't lose any money. So you get the APR, the money for that you get in the interest for the loan. Plus, if it hikes, it will hike. That's what my beliefs are. I mean, there'll be roller coasters. It will drop, but the hikes you get it from the hikes and you get it from the loan. So that's a good way to constantly. That's why I'm trying to get it out of the site. I have it in now because I can't do it where it is. I'm gonna keep starting to invest in the other site where you get wallet and you can loan it out. Now I'm gonna see if there's a way I could pull that over. But and my other business, like I watch a lot of lectures, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff, and I'm talking to someone now. I told them I might call them tomorrow. They might email me back. Where I just want them to make that site for me. They explained it, and it is very easy. What I'd be doing, I'm trying to have a beauty store and for women. I mean, and gay men. I'm not keeping you guys out of it, but for women, cosmetics. It could be lipstick, eye stuff, cream, wrinkle stuff, hair, anything that makes. Could be those skin things that give your body a certain contour. Anything, and it'll just be on that site. It'll be a cheap price, a very cheap price. I'll always keep it cheap and affordable. And there'll be an open area where people could discuss their feelings about what they bought and how long it took and just everything about it. You know what I mean? Even negative stuff. Nothing will be hidden. Everything will be an open book. Open book. Whether you write good things or bad things. You know what I mean? It'll be an open book. And that's how I plan on making my money. You know what I mean? There's stuff to it. I don't want to tell too much because it's not complete, but that's a business. That's not passive. That'd be me working that business, but it's passive because it's through the internet. You know what I mean? But and another way, I'm not going to do this, but another way you can earn passive income is to invest in stocks with dividends. Dividends is what they pay out. Let's say quarterly. That most of them do, like every 3 months. They'll pay quarterly, depending on how much money you have invested in them, a certain amount of money. Boom, boom. And it doesn't take away from your stocks, nothing. It's just money they pay you. Instead of putting it into the company, they put it into keeping all their stockholders happy, and which would make them buy more, which would value their business high, which is another smart way of them doing things. But if you buy enough, you have to buy a lot to live well, but to handle your needs, you keep buying the stocks that have dividends, high dividends you look for, and you try to see when they pay their dividends and space them out where you get paid once a month, like 12 payments, you know what I mean? And make sure that at least covers rent. Start off even if you're renting a room. You know what I mean? You'd only need, let's say, 150 weeks, let's say like 600. Try to get it to where you get $600 a month. It'll take a little bit of time. Don't get me wrong. You can't get that with investing $400. You know what I mean? But that's your goal first. You always set a goal, and then you get that goal, and then you set your next goal. That's always that's how I've been doing it since I got home. And it's worked so far. All right. Keep investing in dividends, but you need necessities. Oh yeah, it'll help you to support your necessities without touching the principal. You'll still that will still be there. So if it goes up, you can get the plus from it, or reinvest it, or leave it in there as a plus. Anything. I'm trying to purchase a business. Me and my best friend that I've known since birth, we talked about it. I haven't talked to him since then. He seemed like he was kind of down, but he wanted to do his research like a smart individual. And people haven't contacted me back, but I think they just did an email. And I said, I would like to call you. Please give me a number, but I want a Zoom chat because my best friend lives in a different state and he's partner 50-50. You know what I mean? Like Zoom chat be 4 of us, or the company and me and him right here. And we can ask all questions right then and there. And I'll tell a little bit about it. They wanted $25,000 for the company, and I want to pay them $20,000. I want to put a $5,000. I want him to put a $5,000, so we're even starting. So there's $10,000 left. 5 each, or just because we're partners, we just got 10,000 left. I get money every week. He gets money. He invests. He knows what he's doing. He's fine. But there's ways you could pay it off. You can give them the business makes money itself. It doesn't make tons of money, but it makes like nine or $10,000 a year, something like that, every single year. But so we could use some of that, other than investing it, other than paying the bills after. That's what it makes net, not gross, net. So the bills are paid. So instead of paying ourselves, we could pay back what the rest of 10 grand, which would be quick, and then the rest is ours, and then we can actually invest in making it better. You know what I mean? And I haven't heard nothing, and except for today. So maybe that might be something we do. He might say, "Yo, listen, I'm out," and then things will change. I don't know what will happen, but that's like an idea for you. Something buying a cheap, already made business, trying to do that's online instead of buying like a store and trying to do that. Like, do something that's like internet. This is the future, man. This is now. It's not even the future. It's now. The internet will be even more. But all right. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm saving money. I'm trying to at least save money to fix my license. You know what I mean? I think I gotta go to DMV. I'm gonna try to go this month. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see. I'm going to the city soon again. Maybe I'll go when I go out to the city to the DMV there. But I think I owe $3,800. It's just fines, only fines, driving without an aggravated unlicensed operator, because I didn't return my license plates when I let my insurance lapse, and I just kept driving the car. So I suspend your license when you keep the plates, and they kept pulling me over, and I kept getting them and jail time for it. So you get the jail time plus the fines. So it's like $3,800 I owe, and then I gotta take the permit test over, the 5-hour theory, the road test. That's what I'm working on now. To be a grown up, you know what I mean? Because I can drive places, but I can't drive. I have to pay SCAT. SCAT will bring me to a friend's house. They don't care where you're going. The other company, Legis Care, it has to be doctors. But SCAT bus is like, you can go to your friend's house. $4 there, $4 back. You know what I mean? But I would like to be able to drive my own wherever I want to go. Like if I want to pick up my daughter, that's my goal right now. License. I blew everything. I got everything I needed. I don't need anything else. Even though I want to upgrade my computer, I don't really need to, or I could put a little bit aside to do little things one at a time, but I want to fix my license. I'm trying to save to rent a room till spy housing, because at work, and I've been on a spy housing list for a while. Spy housing is basically an apartment. It is. It's an apartment, but it's not just you. It's you and you, like me and me. Like it's two people that are in the same exact situation are an apartment that's paid for by the state, because we have mental health or physical and mental health issues. So it's way better, you know what I mean? Way, way better. But, I'm trying to help them out. They help me out. They'll screw me up and slow me up fixing my license, because the 150 a week could be the 150 a week I'm putting away for my license. But, if someone, I'd give a month down, so that's $600 down, and then I'd pay 150 a week. So you always have the month paid. So if I missed a week, which I never would, you still got the whole month ahead of time. You know what I mean? But I'd give a month down, and then on that month don't count. You just got that as like the security, and then I pay you every 7 days. Every week. Every time I get the check, I pay you 150. You know what I mean? Just room. I pay for my own food. Everything else is covered by myself. I just want a safe place where I can live, and to keep my stuff where nobody touch. That bolt lock on my door. My safe would be nice and hidden. I'd probably keep my safe here and stuff like that. But that's what I'm trying to do. Rent a room. I'm not trying to rent the whole apartment yet. I'm not there yet. I gotta fix my license. That's a must. And let me see. I got also my disability. I'm still waiting to see what's up. I gotta call her probably this week. I got a lawsuit. Not lawsuit, lawyers that are getting me disability. I'm getting it. It's not like I hope I'm getting it. I think that was my tell you right now. Yep. I just got my it's too shiny. Wait till not. Yeah, I just got my $500. 300 posted in my account and 182. I got my $500 just now. All right. It says I get it when it comes in or out. I get notified. But what was I saying? Yeah, the spy housing. I'm waiting for that. You know, I want that. That's free. You know, and I need that. You know, I need that type of fucking environment. But I'm trying to help them out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help them out. If I can rent the room, I'll rent the room. You know, I'll do the lawn, snow shoveling, grass clipping, the leaves. I'll do all that shit. Plus, I'm sick. You know, I don't really go out. You guys see that? And this is my socialization, like, and my VR. You know, like, I don't have friends over and nothing like that. I'm not dating a girl. You know what I mean? Like, if you just got a room, they don't care how small it is, just enough to fit a bed and my stuff in it. That's it. That's all I need. I'm gonna get 150 every single week. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, my lawsuit and disability. Disability I will get soon. Eventually, I think it takes like 10 months. Anybody with 2 eyes and legs, you get denied until you get the lawyer, and the lawyer gets it for you. You know, they said it's not, will you get it? You are getting it. They told me that. They said, stop saying that you're getting it. It's just, we got to do what we got to do, the steps, and then you get it. And then it's all retroactive from when I filled out for it. So there's, thousands coming to me. I think they break it up into 3 payments, but thousands that come to me for that, which will really, really help. And, plus the money I get every month, that'll cover like rent in an apartment or something like that. Or just living, just whatever. I'll figure it out. But, because I am disabled, that I can't do the plumbing, I can't really do nothing. So I am able to get that, and these people screwed me over that had this happen to me. So like, that's the least that I can get. I should be able to get, you know what I mean? And I'll have that. Maximum file size recorded. If some of this is missing, I'm sorry, but I'll keep recording until it shuts off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop it, but you won't notice it because I'm gonna keep recording. I'm just gonna erase whatever's holding up stuff. Okay, it's probably all right. I just need a whole bunch of shit. All right, so back to lawsuit. Yeah, my lawsuit too. I have got my shit that this lawyer's been asking me to get that was almost impossible. It's the rules of the officers. Like, they don't want to give that shit out because you'll find a weakness, you can help break someone out, but I got it. I had to get undersheriff approval. It took me a while. Got him what he wanted, and because he didn't believe me. He didn't believe that I knew the laws, and I got family that work in the fucking jail, you know what I mean? But they didn't get involved in this, but I know the rules, so he didn't believe me. He wasn't trying to sign on unless I was right, and I proved him I was right, and he hasn't said nothing since. So I'm talking to another lawyer. I talked to him today, but he was busy, so I'm talking to him tomorrow. And, I'm hoping to get at least $3 million. Maybe I'll get a couple $100,000 only. But, 35% of my skull is fake. You guys know most of the story. I was sucker punched by someone hiding in a cell, sneaking out, and it fucked me up. Getting brain damage for the rest of my life. I'm all fucked up. And the COs left the cells open like they do all the time in both the jails all day. Except for when the brass is walking, count, sleep time, or if you leave that dorm, the cells are always open. They gotta be, the doors close-ish, but they're open. And there's a rule that says they are to be closed at all times unless you're going in and out, using the bathroom 5 minutes on again, So got them for that. Plus they didn't do their security walk every half hour. Grieved them, and I won the grievance when I was a sheriff. They didn't do it for hours. So if they didn't fuck up and criminally neglect their jobs, and the sergeant even signed the book like everything was all right, all of them are fucked. So, I'm looking at, I should be looking at a few mil. I should be. I might only get a couple $100, you know what I mean? But I'm going to fight and say I need money to survive for the rest of my life. And I got a prosthetic skull. I mean, like, come on. With massive scar wrapping around my head. Like, I'm going to say, like, now I can't get a girl, even though a girl ain't gonna care, I can't get a girl, there's so much shit. I can't work, can't do this, my hormones fucked up. I'm taking steroids even to just everything. So I got the lawsuit. You wouldn't, or maybe you do, but you wouldn't. But so um I go to all my doctor appointments, all of them. You know, I got doctor appointments tomorrow, like I said, to get fluid taken out of my head. I go to a doctor appointment at least once a week, if not twice. You know, all it's my rest of my life. I'll go to all these doctors. You know, and I stay legal. I stay legal and I stay respectful. You know, that's how you do it. That's basically that's all that matters. You could be poor and sleeping on the ground. If you're legal and respectful, your problems can only get so bad. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I just stay legal and respectful to everybody. I've never once told you, you know, fuck you, mother. Even the people I had a problem with that I made the videos about. Like, I was never really like bad. Just stay legal and respectful. That's it, you know? That's it. And I don't settle, and you shouldn't either. I don't settle on friends or on girls. You know, I don't leave the house that much, other than I leave the house often for the doctors, but I don't leave to hang out much at all. Because first of all, all the guys that I talk to, all they want to do is this texting bullshit, you know, and that's like good enough for them. Maybe because they got lives, you know, and maybe I don't compared to them, but I like hanging out. Let's go somewhere that's open where we can eat, you know, let's like socialize, human socialization. I don't want to hear that, oh, you're old school, you got to catch up with times. I love the computers, I love texting, I love the VR, but I want to interact socially. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And even though 2012 was the last time I got close with a girl, I won't settle. I won't take. There's plenty of girls, even fans, you know, and I love you fans, but even some girls that were like, you know, like, and there's chances I've had, and I just don't settle because, you know what? I don't want to hurt someone else's feelings, you know, because I'm not going to have sex with them just to have sex and tell them what they want to hear so they can feel good for that moment if I'm not going to keep up with those feelings. You know what I mean? If I don't think I can really click with you, then no, you know? Just like real recently, I'm not going to go into detail because, you know, like, just not going to go into detail. I think someone was trying to use me for something I had, and I wasn't down for that. Like, who you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, fuck the 10 years that I just did. Like, look who the fuck you're talking to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what the fuck you look like. Even if you look like a fucking dime, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lower myself and let you use me. If you ain't gonna hang out with me and bullshit me, if you just want to come here for something, fuck out of here. That's why I said whatever you want to, whatever they say to get her off. Say yeah, tomorrow, and just seeing the phone ring, just fuck that shit. You should have treated me different. You know what I mean? You should have treated me very different. You know, I ain't gonna settle for nothing. I ain't gonna settle for no one. You know, if I want, I'll say it. If I want pussy bad enough, I'll go to bedpage.com or bedpage dot whatever the fuck it is now. It's Backpage. It's what Backpage used to be. Now it's Bedpage. I'll just go and, you know my videos. You know me. I don't have no problem I'll pay for pussy. Never have talked to that girl again. And I could pick who I want. Pick if I want a young girl, an old girl, a girl my age, a white, black, Spanish, Chinese. I could pick. You know what I mean? Fuck that. If I want pussy that bad. But I want affection. I do want female affection. Like, I want to feel loved, and I want to love someone back badly. I'm admit it. I don't care if someone says, yo, it's that nigga's weakness. Yo, nah, I'm being real. I want to love someone. I want someone to know what it's really like, because a lot of guys like to go out on the weekends, leave their girl at home or something like that. Like, no, I want to stay with you, because fuck with these. I'm not getting sex from none of these. Nor do I want any if they're offering. I don't get sex from these guys. I get sex from you, but I get also all these emotional endorphins and everything from being around you. I want to be with you, so you'll never have to worry about where the fuck I am. You know, I don't care if you Google map me and have me locked where you could see where. You know, I don't care, because I'm not gonna do nothing wrong to you. Back then, I was a player. I ain't a player no more, man. I'm a lover. I'm just a motherfucking lover, and I just will find the right girl one day. I just gotta be patient, you know. I gotta be patient. I gotta just wait for the right girl, you know, because I know. I don't need anybody telling me. I'm a good looking motherfucker, and I just fly as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and I got a good personality, so I know I'm a good catch. You know what I mean? And I know what I'm doing. My history, my pushing people away, scare people. Once you get to know me, people that seen me on my videos know. Like, I don't act like I don't act like what they show in the movies and shit like that. So, you know, I'm not gonna settle, but I am looking. I am looking. But I do want a girl as a friend, not a girlfriend. I do want a girlfriend, but I don't mean that. I mean, I'd love to have girls that are friends. I get along with girls better. You know what I mean? Like, we can bullshit, we can hang out, and I'll do shit for you all the time, and just bullshit, you know? If one day something happens, that's fine. But there's no pressure and no, just because we hang out doesn't mean something has to get done. Or if I go to kiss you and you ain't trying to get kissed, you just say, no, I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I feel uncomfortable, I gotta go home. I'm like, yo, that's my bad. You know, I felt there was a moment. That's not a problem. What's good though? You know what I mean? Like, trust me, it won't be uncomfortable. You know, I'll treat her so good. She'll always be on my mind. I'll treat her good to the point also, but not smother her, because no one wants to be smothered. But always keep her in mind. Always treat her good. You know, I know the right way to treat a girl. You know, the way I'd want to be treated, but better. You know, because guys are easier. You know, I could be treated a certain way. I would treat her how I'd want to be, but times it up a little bit. You know. And get a hobby. Get a hobby. My hobby, obviously, you know, is YouTube. I make YouTube videos. I also do the VR games. That I love the VR. VR is my fucking life. And I'm glad I got two of my friends that got VR headsets. That's awesome. You know, I PC VR too, which is excellent. You know, VR is the new way to play video games. You're there. Like, if I was playing in a room, John's room, making a YouTube video, it would look just like this. Like when I VR porn, I'm literally the guy looking out of his eyeballs. I can turn my head and look all around his house. It's real. It's not cartoon or that looks realistic like they did Beowulf that one time. It looked realish. No, it's humans. So the girl's sitting right there, and she even breathes in your ear and whispers stuff. Like, VR is the way to go. It is the way to go. But YouTube too, and I'm trying to make money off it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do a video one time where I explain it. I'm gonna change a little bit. Like, when I see this guy, that guy that I'm gonna see, a fan that I'm gonna see, he's my friend. Well, a friend. He's not my friend because I'm meeting me up, but friendish. He's willing to fucking do crazy shit as far as editing and music and background and drops and all types of shit. I'll pay him, you know, for it, because that's what he wants to do for a living. But I also might give him control. Like, there's certain things, because I organize my channel where it's an organization, whatever it's called, and you can get up to like 3 or 5 people where you can give them certain like things. I'm gonna give him a certain control over my videos and the channel where he can be creative and upgrade it, you know. And I want to try to get money, you know, and I'm going to do a video on what I offer, you know. There's a silver package, a gold package. There's also only $2, you know, to get shout outs and to get, you know, letters written to wherever your address is, and pictures, you know, not like dudes who probably want pictures, but I'm talking about like some younger people, kids, that, oh, you know, John, you know, you get 5 pictures, 3 of them are written to you, like, you know, on the back, like 2 to John, yo, what's good, my man? Like, I appreciate you. 2 of them is to who you want me to write them to and what you want me to say. So I'll write that on the back of 2 of the pictures. You know, just stupid shit. And ask for help. That's what I'll end on. Ask for help. If you ever need help, you ask for it. Because if you ever look at my Facebook wall, I have asked for help. I asked for help many a times. Like, real recently, renting a room. You know, is anybody renting a room? I need help. I gotta get a place to live. I'm willing to do blah blah blah. But I'm willing to ask help for anything. I have no pride problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be calling my care coordinator this week, you know, finding out about spy housing, and I have no problem asking for help. You know, anybody. I have no problem. Like, I always ask, like, even on these videos, oh, write down what you want. If you know, the other day I made like 4 videos because I said if anybody in the comment writes down videos they want to see, I make them. I will never turn anybody down unless they say make a video about you standing in front of the camera. You know, I can't do that. That's stupid. But, you know, video I'll make. You know, and I gotta check my YouTube comments because I gotta approve comments All the time I forget about it. I got to go to YouTube Studio, go for comments held, and I got to prove them. So I got to see all these fucking comments, answer all them, and do all that. But I'm also I'm selling some stuff that I think some of you aren't on my Facebook, so I'll tell you. I got two coach things. One coach boot that's like a rain or snow boot, size 8 girl. They're both girls, and they come with their box and their tag. It's all legit. I don't feel like taking it out. And one is a patchwork sneaker, size 6.5, and then I got like 4 phones. I got my. Right now, I'm filling off the Galaxy A71, but I also got the Galaxy A20. I'll get rid of for cheap. But I also got the. Let me get them out. This is like the Obama phone. I paid like $100 for it, or a little over $100, and it's free. Everything is free every month, as long as you use it once or twice a month. It's free text, free calling. I think you get free unlimited data too. But I thought it was 3 gigabytes of data, except for Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is unlimited, but lately I've been seeing it's advertised as unlimited everything. But I'm willing to sell all this stuff, and the Dre Beats, I'm willing to get rid of these. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So if anybody's ever interested, you offer it, and I'll probably just sell it. You know what I mean? But I do giveaways off also too, and I'm gonna do another giveaway again. But don't forget, when we get to 300, try to push me and help me out to get me to 300. Because when we get to 300, another $50. I just did a giveaway recently. I tried to give away items, and these people were asking for cash. They were like, just give me cash, give me cash, give me. And people that didn't win were saying they needed cash. Like, I'm not doing that no more. None of those people getting cash no more. Giveaway is what I say it's gonna be, and I'm not gonna be a sucker. I do have a heart. So when I hear these people from other countries, they're like third world compared to America. I don't work. I'm an unemployed, injured, not paid YouTuber that does giveaways. So appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. And I give good content. You gotta admit, I give good content. And down below, if you ever have any type of videos you want to see, any kind of content, write it down. And I make this for you. So I'm gonna make videos that you want to see. If you don't write nothing, then I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck comes to my mind. Like, I wasn't gonna do this today, but it came to my mind. And kind of leave a thumbs up. Just get me to go into other people's search engines. Like, let's fuck with this algorithm. And comment. You're allowed to comment. Even if I fuck you, John, I don't care. Just comment. Just because if there's a lot of action on my shit goes to other people. Like, because lately I gotten a lot of new subscribers without making the videos, because probably because they see me over there, and also that, because I rhyme too, that on a couple songs I put my name, had to find me on YouTube. So a couple of those people that heard the songs, I got a lot of crowns for my songs. Like, people are feeling my shit, and a couple of them are probably subscribed. So if you all, what's up fellas? I downloaded a couple beats too. Some guy said, if you use something to this, let me hear it. It was on Facebook, so I'm gonna put some shit to it. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope there's a girl out there that wants to say what's up. You can keep private. You don't have to hit me up on here. 631-202-8396, or you could do it direct. Like, yo, I gotta talk to you, and then and we could talk. We could talk. This shit don't have to be being here. I'm looking for someone to talk to. You could be 400 pounds. You just want someone to talk to. Some advice. I don't have a problem with that. I'm looking for a female to be friends with. You know what I mean? Like, a couple of you girls, even from Facebook, I am friends with. You're cool. But I'm looking for like a girl that I could regularly talk to and bitch about some other shit and talk to on the phone. That texting shit drives me crazy. You know what I mean? When I was fucked up back then, I used to love it. But I ain't gonna hold you for too much longer. I hope I helped some of you guys out on how I got set up. I'm not even set up, but how I got set up after 10 years in prison and fucking. I don't know if I showed you it all, you know what I mean? But after getting all that, brain damage, all that shit, I was able to set myself up and where I plan on heading. you know, and I'm gonna do updates, you know, and like how I'm doing, you know what I mean? So you see, it's able to be done. If I could do it, anybody could do it, and they probably could do it better than me and faster than me. So hope I help some of you guys out, man. And I hope the ones that didn't need the help, that are already living a good life, they were able to enjoy themselves just to watch me sit here and bullshit for a little while. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.